Welcome back to the introduction of new cards for Genius Invokation TCG in version 4.3. In the last episode, we introduced all the new playable character and equipment cards that will be updated in the new version. In this episode, we will continue to introduce the monster characters, event cards, and support cards launched in this update. Without further ado, let's get right into it. La Senora. Senora is the first character in Genius Invokation TCG to possess two elemental forms simultaneously, and she is affiliated with the Fatui. Senora's initial element is Cryo. At the beginning of the battle, Senora will have the passive, Ice-Sealed Crimson Witch of Embers. At the start of the action phase, if Senora's HP is at 4 or less, she will remove her passive and transform into a Pyro elemental form. If Senora is knocked down while her passive has not been removed, she will remove her passive, revive, and then transform into a Pyro elemental form. Senora's elemental skill in both forms will inflict a negative status on the opponent, Sheer Cold or Blazing Heat. At the end of the turn, characters with this status will take 1 point of corresponding elemental damage. When Senora's Cryo form unleashes her elemental burst, it will directly remove her passive, and she will transform into a Pyro elemental form, recovering 2 HP. In her Pyro form, the elemental burst will cause higher damage. The talent's Pain for Pain will generate 3 elemental dice corresponding to Senora's current element when equipped. It can also reduce the damage Senora receives, and after taking damage, it will inflict Sheer Cold or Blazing Heat on the opponent's combat character according to Senora's current attribute. Senora's passive grants her strong survival capabilities, making her an excellent choice for dealing with opponents' high damage finishing skills. Her dual element nature gives her more elemental reaction options in the game, making her a very versatile damage dealer. Eremite Scorching Lore Master. The Eremite Scorching Lore Master is a Pyro elemental character of the Eremites. With her passive, the Scorching Lore Master can quickly initiate her first elemental burst. After initiating the elemental burst, she will summon the spirit of Omen, Pyro Scorpion. While the Pyro Scorpion is on the field, it will provide damage reduction for the Scorching Lore Master. After equipping the talent, the number of damage reductions provided by the Pyro Scorpion each turn increases, and if the Scorching Lore Master uses an elemental skill or normal attack during the turn, the damage dealt by the summon will increase. The Scorching Lore Master is an excellent tank character. Paired with teammates who have other elemental summons, she can cause significant end-of-turn damage to opponents early in the game. Thunder Manifestation. Thunder Manifestation is an Electro-type monster. At the beginning of each turn, the first character to act from the opponent will be marked by the Thunder Manifestation, and the damage it deals to marked characters will increase. Thunder Manifestation's elemental skill will directly deal damage to the marked character, whether they are on the field or on standby. The summons generated by Thunder Manifestation's elemental burst can also directly attack the marked character. When equipped with the talent, our side can draw a card when the marked enemy character takes damage. The ability of Thunder Manifestation to mark and attack enemies makes it suitable for targeting opponents' core characters, limiting their actions, and can be paired with other damage-increasing methods for direct, targeted kills. Devalen. Devalen is an animal-type monster. His elemental skill Tempestuous Barrage will inflict a negative status called Total Collapse after causing damage. Characters afflicted with Total Collapse will take increased physical and animal damage. After equipping the talent Rending Vortex, if the opponent's combat character's Total Collapse effect is removed, the next character will be afflicted with Total Collapse. Devalen's elemental skill, Devalen's Cleansing, is similar to the Electro-Hypostasis's Rock, Paper, Scissors combo. In the next 3 turns, it will deal animal damage in the order of the combat character, their next character, followed by their previous character. Unleashing its elemental burst will afflict all characters on standby with Total Collapse after causing damage. Devalen's skill set is very compatible with Storm Terror's Lair. Paired with other characters who have summons, Devalen's Cleansing can cause extensive swirl damage to opponents, and the damage-increasing effect of Total Collapse allows our other characters to deal higher damage when finishing off the opponent. Asaha. Asaha is a Geotype monster. Like in the weekly domains, Asaha can use the power of 5 elements simultaneously. When Asaha uses elemental skill Aura of Majesty, it will deal geo damage to the opponent. If it triggers a crystallized reaction, it will absorb the element attached to the opponent at the time of the reaction. If no reaction is triggered, it will be afflicted with Stone Facets. Elemental Absorption. During Elemental Absorption, when the opponent deals Cryo, Hydro, Pyro, Electro damage, etc. to Asaha, it will absorb the corresponding element of the damage dealt. For each different element Asaha absorbs, it will gain a corresponding elemental dice. After absorbing an element, Asaha will gain a damage skill of the corresponding element, and after using these skills, Asaha will re-afflict elemental absorption. When using the talent Lunar Cycles Unending, Asaha will perform a combat action, generate elemental dice of the elemental types of characters already in the team, and afflict elemental absorption. Asaha's Elemental Burst will deal 4 points of base geo damage, and the damage dealt will increase with the number of elements absorbed. Asaha's versatility makes it a great addition to multi-elemental teams, and its varied skills make it unpredictable in combat. Event Card Update. This update to Genius Invocation introduces event cards that can directly affect the opponent's actions. Passing of Judgment can limit the opponent's actions during crucial turns, while Falls and Fortune is suitable for decks with freeze or forced character swap control effects. Flickering 4-Leaf Sigil is suitable for decks needing to protect core characters and can be equipped with the team's tank characters. Fish and Chips have good effects when paired with Enhanced Wind and Freedom. The Boar Princess is suitable for decks carrying a large amount of equipment. Support Card Update. The biggest surprise in this support card update is Ma Mère. Ma Mère is the first support card in Genius Invocation that can generate action cards not present in the deck, potentially creating many surprises during the match. Seed Dispensary and Memento Lens are item support cards that can reduce dice consumption, possibly developing a support system similar to Tubby and Dunyarzad. Opera Epicles functions similarly to Tenshikaku, but with more stable trigger conditions and can take effect immediately in the turn when it is equipped. Weeping Willow of the Lake is an excellent support card for rush decks, and it might be a good choice to pair it with Sataria during the match. That's all for this update. What interesting deck building ideas do you have for these new cards? Share your thoughts in the comments section below.